Good morning to all the jury members and delegates present in this event. This year, people celebrated Menstrual Hygiene Day on 28th May by using #MeToo on social media sites. As published by the Ministry of Health, over 70% of 355 million menstruating women in India, only 70% of them aren't able to afford sanitary napkins. It is very sad that being so educated, we can do nothing about it. So to know more about this topic, we interviewed people from rural areas and came to the topic, what percentage of women in Nawagaon Chawl have access to sanitary napkins. You all must have heard about the movie Padman. It inspired us to choose this topic because we didn't expect such a sensitive topic would be cast in a film. Also, 12-year-old Boli's uterus was removed because she was suffering from reproductive tract infection, which inspired us a lot to dig into this topic. Our school living in is close to Nawagaon Chawl, so we decided to visit the Nawagaon Chawl. Through this research paper, we want to spread the importance of using sanitary napkins and the importance of female hygiene. I, being a woman, understand the problems faced by women during menstruation, which inspired us more to do further research on this topic. Now, I'd like my friend Diti to take over the presentation.
We met an organization called the Gunj Organization, which educates villagers in the rural areas. It's very shocking and scary that women in rural areas use sand, dried condoms instead of sanitary napkins. There are many taboos which are followed during menstruation, like not visiting temples, not going in kitchen. This shows the unhygienic conditions in the villages. This is how people used to make sanitary napkins for the villagers. This is how the organization educated villagers about sanitation. We gathered information via primary and secondary research. In primary research, we educated people and collected data by surveys and interviews. In secondary data, we collected data by the official government website, Ministry of Health and Welfare, and also Times of India. Now my friend will continue. This is some of our primary data research. 90% of women use sanitary napkins and the percentage varies from age group to age group. These are some of the questions asked by us during our interviews. 65.8% women use sanitary napkins. Only 47.9% women are comfortable using other materials. 81.5% women would like to use sanitary napkins. These are some of the pictures of our primary data collection. We were shocked to know that in Maharashtra, only 17% women use sanitary napkins, and in all over, only 36% women use sanitary napkins. We have extracted this information from authentic websites of Ministry of Health and Welfare. Now my friend Anshi will take over.
We were shocked to know that the prevalence of disposable products for managing menstruation is much higher than the 12% number often quoted. Nearly 23 million girls drop out of school annually due to lack of proper menstrual hygiene management facilities. 70% of mothers with menstruating daughters considered menstruating as dirty, and 71 adolescent girls remained unaware of menstruation till menarche. Over 88% of women resort to shocking alternatives like unsanitized cloth, ashes, and husk sand. According to our organization, 48% of those surveyed in rural areas use sanitary napkins as against 78% in urban parts of the country. In contrast, a few organizations stated that only a minute percentage use sanitary napkins in rural areas, and in urban areas, a large percentage use sanitary napkins. Hypothesis. Keeping in mind the narrow mindset, the economic problems, and religious taboos, we predicted that 75% of the Nawagaon Chawl would have access to sanitary napkins, while 25% would not be. We also referred to secondary resources like websites and primary sources like interviews and pictures to arrive to this prediction. Now my friend will continue.
After going through many articles and learning information, We wanted to make sure that more and more female use sanitary napkins. We also wanted to change the mindset of orthodox people and wanted them to understand the importance of women hygiene. These are a few pictures of handmade sanitary napkins from Gunj. Going through the primary and secondary data, we concluded that in cities, people still use sanitary napkins, but in rural areas, it is a very big problem. In our primary research, we concluded that 90% of women use sanitary napkins, which did not exactly match our hypothesis. And in Mumbai, almost most of the people use sanitary napkins. We decided to help the rural areas by getting associated with Gunj, and we created awareness for using sanitary napkins in rural areas, and we also organized a cotton cloth collection drive in our school. Thank you.
Good presentation, girls. Really very crisp and up to the point. Panelists, you can ask your questions now.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you for that presentation. It's very important that we talk about this issue, which is, but I'm happy that it is being talked about more and more. Did you ask any questions about, like you are talking about, you are saying that you predicted 75%, but 90% of the people are using the sanitary napkins. Am I correct?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. So did you ask them ask the women any question about, like, you know, where did they get the information, from when they have been using the thing, what are the sources of getting those sanitary napkins? You know,
Yes,
like
we
access and all
asked them.
very important, right? If you have access, if you have the money, affordability, accessibility are very important. So is there more accessibility, affordability in this particular community, which explains why they are using more sanitary napkins?
Yeah, so the people who lived in the Navagaon Chawl usually bought sanitary napkins from medicals close by, and if sometimes women are not allowed to move outside the house, so they ask their husbands or their friends to bring sanitary napkins for them.
Okay.
Okay. Any other panelist?
I'd like to congratulate you all again on the relevance of this topic. I think it was a very good, relevant topic that you all took. And I just was wondering, at the end, you all mentioned that your hypothesis or part of your hypothesis was not supported. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Could you explain, could you tell me how you would explain that? Your hypothesis not.
So we thought because of the orthodox mindset of people, the women would 75% women would be using sanitary napkins and 25 not. But after our research, we concluded that 90% of them were using sanitary napkins and 10% were not, because Mumbai is a very urbanized city and quite developed. So nowadays people actually promote using sanitary napkins on television and etc. resources.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask a question? Sorry, you know, at the beginning you talked about, you know, that only 30% or 40%, a very small number of women in the country use sanitary napkins. So
Are able to afford.
And so is that, according to you, then is that affordability the primary barrier, or is there access? So what would your conclusion, what was your, you know, conclusion around what you saw with your research versus what applies to the broader country?
So we thought that because India is developing a lot, we thought that a lot of women would be using sanitary napkins, but 70% was a huge number for us after we after we made an analysis through our secondary data on the Health Ministry of India and other verified sites.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think the movie Padman has made any effect? Do you have any statistics prior to the movie and statistic afterwards as to whether people started using it more?
We haven't researched on that.
Okay.
We personally were inspired.
Anybody wants to ask any question from audience? Since we have not asked audience to ask any question, this is the time I want to ask anyone, any school principal, any teacher or any student, if they want to ask any question related to this topic.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that as a student, what can we do to overcome this problem?
You could, actually get along with some organizations and, organize a drive in your school.
Can you give the
related
name
to,
of the organization who works on this field?
sorry, can you repeat?
Can you give the name of the organization where you
Yeah,
went?
Goonj organization. You could contact the Goonj organization to help you out.